Today we are going to be talking a little bit about rabbit genetics. So understanding broken rabbits is what we're going to be talking about today. So first off, what is a broken rabbit? Well, a broken rabbit is simply a spotted rabbit. Broken is just a fancy term used here in the rabbit market industry or the rabbit side of things here. So you have a solid rabbit, you have solid rabbits, and you have broken. So the broken is just a broken pattern of the solid color basically. Hello everyone, Paul here at Arow Farm. I have been raising meat rabbits for about a combined time of 30 years. Today we're going to be talking specifically about the New Zealand breed when we're talking about these genetics and these broken patterns and these broken traits here on these rabbits. However, this can pretty much apply to any breed out there as far as I know. But today we're specifically going to be talking about the New Zealands. Here at Arow Farm we raise New Zealand, Californian, Rex, and Tammock rabbits. So the broken gene in rabbits is dominant. It can't hide, it can't skip a generation. If you have one rabbit that's a broken, it's going to throw broken kits in a litter. Every litter that it has basically. So something I ask quite a bit is, if I have a solid rabbit and a solid rabbit, and this is specifically in my New Zealand's because people are after the broken blues and the broken blacks, because I do breed those and sell them. However, I don't always have them available. Seems like I have more solids than I do brokens. If I breed a solid black to a solid black, will I eventually get a broken? The answer is no. You need a broken to make a broken. So the first lineup we're going to be talking about here, let's call it scenario number 1, is breeding one broken rabbit to one solid rabbit. In this case right here, we've got a black doe, a black solid doe, and a black broken buck. It doesn't matter what the buck is, what the doe is. We're talking about the genes here, so the genetics of it all. So with the broken being dominant, it is going to throw brokens into that litter, obviously. So with a broken and a solid pairing of these two rabbits right here, your litter result in brokens versus solids is going to be roughly 50-50. Now, is that going to be exact? If they have 8 kits, is there going to be 4 and 4? No, but that's just, I guess, the percent that you throw out there to figure out whoever genetically kind of broke this all down, figured it out, 50%. Now, if you have 8, you might have 2 and 6 or vice versa, but you're not going to probably have, for sure, you're not going to have all solids. You're going to have brokens in there and at least probably a few solids in there as well. I'm going to throw in this nifty little graphic right here. I'm going to reference where I got it from. That is also something very neat to kind of study and look out, kind of something easy that's broken down for you to review. All right, next up here, so let's call it scenario number 2. What is the outcome going to be? So you're going to get what's called a Charlie rabbit in some of those kits right there. So what is a Charlie rabbit? A Charlie rabbit is a homozygous, so meaning that it's got both of its parents' traits, a broken and a broken. So a Charlie rabbit is a non-patterned broken rabbit. So what does that mean? That means that this rabbit does not have enough spots on it or enough color on it to be considered an actual broken rabbit. So this rabbit is an unshowable rabbit. So breeding a broken to a broken, you will get about 50% broken rabbits out of that, 25% solid rabbits out of that, and about 25 of those will be the Charlie rabbits. So some people say, if you've got a Charlie, why even keep the Charlie for breeding stock? Well, there's different reasons. That rabbit could have very good body form, and you want to keep that rabbit into your herd. It's got a good litter size, so you definitely want to keep that going for you. It's got good conformation, all that good stuff. So, but why do you want to keep it, Paul, if the colors are going to be messed up? Well, not necessarily. That's what brings us into, let's say, scenario number 3 in the color-making genetic scheme of things here as we continue down this path. So if you've got a Charlie and you take that Charlie and you breed it to a solid, what are you going to get? Well, what you're going to get is 100% broken rabbits. And there shouldn't be any Charlies in there. There should be all broken rabbits. So there's a good thing right there. If you're going for broken rabbits in your rabbit herd and you want a lot of brokens in there, keep back a Charlie buck and start breeding them to your solid does. You're going to throw a lot of broken rabbits that way. All right, so let's go to another scenario here. Scenario number 4, let's call it. And again, I don't have a Charlie right here that I can put on the table and show you guys. So let's do scenario number 4. A Charlie to a broken. what are you going to get? You're going to get about 50% Charlies, 50% Brokens. Now that situation isn't ideal, as you're going to be getting a lot of Charlies doing that. If you are going to do that because you want to try and get some Brokens, some good Brokens, what I'd recommend doing is not having the buck be the Charlie. Keep a doe as a Charlie if you've got a good Charlie doe, and breed her to either a solid buck or a broken buck. What breeds of rabbits are you raising, and how long have you been raising them? If you want to take a deeper dive into harvesting and processing meat rabbits, I'd recommend checking out this video right here. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.